Hello guys, my name is Benz and welcome to a slightly different ETS2 video. First of all, I want to apologise for the quality of this video and how shaky it's going to be, but my webcam, I just can't get it to work. Trying to record in a dark environment, trying to record a bright screen, I just can't get it to work properly and it looks absolutely shit. So I'm having to do it off my phone, so I have no stand or anything to put it on where I can get a good view of the two tablets I want to show you. So let's carry on. If you don't like it, let me know. If you do like it, let me know. You know what to do. So basically, what I mentioned this in, I think it was number 14 of the ETS2 videos, maybe 15. I can't fucking remember. One of the last two videos. Basically, SES have helped. I don't know if they've helped develop or they had nothing to do with. I'm not too sure, but it was the telemetry mod or application, what you want to call it, came out, and I said I was very interested in it. Let me close that drawer for a minute. I was very interested in it, so last weekend I then looked into getting it set up. Bending my knees for some reason. Okay, yep. I can't remember to stand still. Oh, professionalism. So yeah, so I put it over the weekend and I downloaded it, but I was warned that it was going to be difficult to install, but I found it quite easy. Now, I don't know whether I've just got smarter using the computer or what, I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys how to install it and what it is. But first of all, I'll show you what it is and how it works. To start with, I haven't got it set up. I haven't got Eurotruck working, so not everything will work, but I will show you anyway. So I want to show you on two tablets. Both these tablets are Android based. This does work on iOS as well. They do state iOS 8, which I think is the latest one, so it will work on iOS 8. But application wise, there is only one application that is on Android. It's the only one I can find in iOS. The only one is on Android. So there's two ways of doing it. There is what I have on here. So on the Android based one, I have an application which you can see here, ETS2 dashboard, I think it's called, which you get with the download you do on the PC, which I will show you in a little while how to do. The application is a little bit more stable than doing it the other way, which is going through a web-based thing, HTML5, which I will show you. I'll try and tap that. Yep, got it. So I've already got this set up. You can see at the top there what you have to put in. You have to put in your IP address with a port number, which I think is 25555. But we'll get to that. So you can see it's cannot connect to the server because I haven't got it running. If I put it onto the computer, it will then connect up. This is one of the dashes that you can see. This is the generic dash. This one is the one that gives you the most information on Android based. On iOS 8, which they do state on the website that I'll put the link to, that does say that is the best user experience. And talking to someone else who helped set it up on iOS 8, they said they get more information. So if I go, I don't think on this one you get any other information than what you see on here. I don't think so anyway. If I go back, hopefully to the other dashes, because you get more than one dash. This isn't the only dash, you get more than one dash. So yes, this is like the home screen bit where you select the skin to start, and for some reason this is running really slowly. Please connect the server first. Okay, hold on, let me just put it on the computer then. Get that running. Check if it's not running. So yeah, I've connected up. So now the PC and this are now connected up. So you've got different dashes. You've got the DAF XF. You've got the generic one, which is what you just saw. The MAN TGX, Mercedes-Benz Ertigo. I'm not too sure why the Ertigo's in there, because the Ertigo is the very little truck that isn't in Eurotruck Simulator anyway. Scan your dashboard. This one, all I can tell is this one just shows you your speed. All these are in kilometers, by the way. All these are in mainland Europe styly stuff. And you do get the Volvo FH 2012. You can see these figures here. They're not a number. Just the reason that is because obviously I haven't got the simulator running. You can see on there quickly, simulator not running. As soon as you get it fired up and click the simulator and get into the game, all these figures will start showing what's on the game. on the Android version, all I know is that you get the weight of your trailer, so in ton, so you get 20 ton, 13.8 ton, whichever, and then you get your mileage. I've heard from the guy who I helped set up on the iOS 8 version that in this left-hand screen, he was getting fuel consumption and destinations, I think. Not too sure on that, because if we go back to the generic one, like I say, this one's the best one for showing all information for an Android-based one that I know of. You get your mileage. This one I think is your speed, cruise control, distance, and gear. Then obviously you get your fuel, your coolant temperature, your RPM. This one is your trailer. It tells you the weight and what's in it. You down on below that you get your truck wear, so your truck damage and your trailer damage as well. So you get to see that on the screen as well. Main beam, dip beam, and side lights. You also there got your time, what time it is in the game, plus the day. Source is where you start your trailer. Destination is where you need to finish it. It also has the company name as well, not just the city or town name. And deadline in whatever, how many days, how many minutes, how many hours, that sort of stuff. So that one's the best one for showing that. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, this does work in single player and multiplayer, so you can have this going on the multiplayer mod as well. Yeah, because this just works off the game. It doesn't work off. This isn't a mod for it. It just works off the data of the game. So yeah, that's using Chrome. I don't know whether it works on the browser or not. I haven't tested that. That's something you guys can do for me. This is the application, and it is the same thing. I tested it this morning, and I found that this is slightly more stable than the going through the web browser, because the web browser uses, I think, slightly more internet, use more internet or bandwidth, whichever, and this doesn't. I mean, when I say more stable, I mean like the RPM. For some reason, this is showing 500 RPM. I don't know why. Connect that server. Not too sure why. Yeah, there's a slight lag in the RPM when it goes up and down. Like when I was testing it this morning on the single player version, that was sort of pulsing between, I think it was between 400 and 800. I was bouncing around and slow down, bounce around for a bit and slow down. Whether it's my crappy internet, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not too sure. But yeah, anyway. So that's that. So this works on here, and I haven't tested this yet. Fingers crossed. Get rid of all these fucking silly. Hold on, let me just sort out these fucking notifications on here, because I didn't realise they were all on here. I should have got rid of them. Goodbye. You can have a lovely stare at my lovely socks. Get rid of that. I should have set this one up. I do apologise. Oh no, I did set it up. I did. Okay, so this is the slightly higher end tablet. This is a Samsung Galaxy Tab S, I think that's what it is. But yeah, so this is going through. This is still the same thing, going through the HTML5. So it still works on here as well. So yeah, you still get the same options, just in a slightly better resolution, a bit clearer, a bit bigger. This tablet, if anyone's interested, is just a very bog standard, cheap ass tablet that I got through a course at work. All that big sticky stuff there used to be the sticker of the person I'd done the course with. It's got a camera and everything. That's all right. It's got a very crap battery. That's why it's connected to a charger. So I know if I disconnect, that's gonna fucking die. It's only a few months old as well. But yeah, so those are the two tablets. That's it. Working on the tablets. I will now show you what happens on the computer, where to get it from, and how to install it. So I'll switch over there. Speak English, Ben. I'll switch over to the PC, and then we'll go through that. See you in a bit. Okay, so welcome back. This is the web address for where the file is for this telemetry server. It is called ETS2 telemetry server. I got this through etsmods.net, I think is what it was. I can't exactly remember. I had to sift through it a bit to get to it. But on this page, you have updates for it. Update binaries. I'm just wondering if there's anything on here that I need to download. Not too sure. But yeah, if you scroll down, you've got explanations of what it is, the features, free and open source, which definitely is, automate installation, which makes it very easy. REST API for ETS2 telemetry data. I think that's for using the telemetry for improving other stuff. Not too sure what, because I ain't a developer, unfortunately. HTML5 dashboard application for live temperature data streaming based on WebSockets. So yeah, that's what we were doing through Chrome. Powerful support for custom dashboard skins. Skin tutorial included. I may have a look at that, because those, you get the default one, which we were looking at mainly, which is created by the guys who made this this application, I'm going to call it from now on. Funbit, I think they actually called. But the other actual track manufacturer ones, like the Scania and the DAF and dashboard and all that, were made by someone else. I can't remember who. You have to go back and have a look. I can't remember who it was. Telemetry REST API. This is stuff for developers that this all confuses the fuck out of me, so I don't know what any of that means. So yeah, HTML5 mobile dashboard application. So what I was doing, going through the Chrome, when you put in your URL bar, you put in HTTP colon // I think that's / localhost, which is whatever your IP address is, which mine was whichever it was on there, and then the port number, which is your 25555 / then that will take you, once you've installed the main thing on the PC, then that will then link you up to what it is on the dashboard. Yeah, is that what I'm going to say? I think so. So yeah, this HTML dashboard application designed for mobile and desktop browsers. You should be able to use the dashboard just by navigating to the URL in your mobile Safari, iOS 8 Plus, Android 4 Plus browsers, default or Chrome, or any desktop browser. So you can, if you've got like two screens, if you want to have the telemetry on another screen whilst driving, or say you're running off a laptop and you've got a PC going that you want to use as a second screen, you can have that data going onto your other screen on your PC as well. So it's not just restricted to tablets. It does work on a mobile phone as well. I tested that actually just before I went on with this video, with this section of the video, because I never actually discovered whether it did or if it didn't. But yeah, it does. If you want, I tried on a Samsung Galaxy Note 4 using Chrome. That works. It connects up fine. So yeah, scroll down. So you've got your manufacturer ones. Excuse me. So supported operating systems. Vista 7, 8, 32 or 64-bit. XP is not supported, so if you've got XP, it's not going to work. .NET Framework 4.5, yada 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 yada. Support games. Euro Truck Simulator 2, 32 or 64-bit version. Version 1.15 plus. I'm running on 1.16.2, I believe. So yeah, it works well on that. Multiplayer versions are supported as well, which is brilliant. So tested browsers you can see on here: iOS 8 Plus, running mobile, Safari, highly recommended, best user experience. Like I say, the guy who I helped set up was using iOS 8, was putting it on an iPad, and he had slightly different information on the dashes than what I was getting. He had more data, but without seeing it, I don't know what the actual huge differences are. So latest Firefox, if you're using Firefox, that'll work. Chrome or Internet Explorer 11. Firefox Chrome is recommended though over Internet Explorer. Everything's recommended over Internet Explorer. Android 4 Plus, 4.4 Plus, highly recommended. Default or Chrome browsers. C for any performance issues. Okay, so yeah, that's the mobile-based stuff. So installation. So you can read through that if you want. I'll show you what. I'll do it anyway. So at the top here on the right, you have a download zip button. You click on the download zip button. That will then do a very quick download, and it'll be in a zip file. Wait for it to download quickly. I can't program as a second file anyway because I've got two of them on there. So then once it's downloaded, you click on it. I'll then take you to your, as you can see, look, I've got one, so I've already got mine downloaded. So on here, you then get your file. You need to highlight the file and then extract it to wherever you're going to extract it to. So downloads. No, I'll put it to desktop. Click OK. It'll extract everything to the desktop. I've already got the file anyway on there, so I won't do this. I'll click cancel on this. So once you've done that, so I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's get out of the way, Morales. Minimize that. So on here you can see the file will come up looking like this. Ignore that for now. So this will be the file. You go into the file and you need to go to server, then ets2 telemetry.exe. That will then install the application on there. That'll set up, put it straight through, and then good. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully for you guys. So all I've done is you need to keep this application there. I'm trying to point the screen to show you what to click on. Don't do that. Why not just click on it? Fucking professionalism. That's twice I've said it in this video. Great. Yeah, so this needs to stay in this folder. So you can't drag out onto here and click on it. That needs to stay in there because it works with all these other files. So what I've done is right-clicked it, create shortcut, and then dragged it onto the desktop so it then links it up. So that's what that is. So if I then double-click it, that should fire up. Yep, that'll fire up. So on here, you then get your different options of how you want to connect to it via other, however way you want to do it. So this telemetry API or URL, that's for developers. I haven't even attempted to use that. HTML5 is obviously what you put into your URL on either Chrome, Firefox, in Explorer, whichever. So obviously you've got to remember this. Do not put this number in. This 192.168.0.17. That is my PC number. That is my IP address. That will change when you go into that. When you open up ETS2 telemetry server, that number will be different. Whatever that number is on there is what you need to put into your URL. These last few digits will always be the same. This will not be. This will be whatever your IP address is. That's what you need to put in. That will then connect up to this. As long as you've got this bit up running, you'll then connect to it. Obviously, I've got ETS2 not running. So similar to not running, you won't get any data on the dashes. So you won't get any data on the dashes until you get into the game and actually are behind the wheel of the truck. I don't know what these two mean. Ethernet is obviously your internet, so I've just gone with that and it works. Okay, when you then get another option, obviously on the Android, you get the application version. All you need to do is just put in the IP address, and that then will connect up to just using that. Just connect to this just using that application. You can minimize this and that will still run. Double click to restore. So yeah, that'll be down there. That still runs. So I'll just show you where the mobile thing. All these instructions are on that screen as well, but I'm just quickly showing you. You can see what needs to be done. When you go on back in, on here I've just noticed that's where the skin tutorial is, the license, the readme text, and all that. That's probably another install on there. For the mobile application, obviously just the Android application. You go into mobile, Android, then that is your application. You need to get that onto whatever you want. If you want to put it onto an Android and use the application, you need to put that file onto whatever you're going to use. So like I've used that cheap tablet. You just basically need to connect up to like a USB or something, or if it's an Android base, you should have Google Drive as long as you've got a Google account. Put it into Google Drive, then that will then be available on the Google Drive onto the tablet. So you can do it whatever way. Just you need to get a copy of that application and move it over to the tablet. So then move it onto the tablet. I put it into the download files on the tablet, and then just you just click on it, and then it should come up with an option to install it. Install it. Put the IP address in, and then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. It should connect up. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said. Once you've got it all set up, then that'll work. That's it. You don't need to see me. Don't need to see me using it. You got a fucking good idea of how it'll work. If you guys get it to work, I want to see some images of what you guys are seeing on your dashes. I would like to see I would like you to send me some pictures. I want to see if you're getting different information on the like on the Volvo dash and the Scania and the Mercedes and the MAN. I want to see what sort of information you're getting. I also want to know what operating system you're using. Are you using iOS 8? Are you using Chrome? Are you using the Android application? If you get around to making any of your own custom dashboards, let me know. I want to see them. I want to see how well you guys are making them. Maybe you guys can teach me something. But yeah, I think that is for now on that video. I don't need to say any more. Just have a go at it. My view of it is a very good, that is a very good mod application, whatever you want to call it. It just gives you, especially for me, because when I drive, I obviously have my dash down here, and I don't drive in the best texture levels, so my dash is a little bit grainy. You can't really see all the data on there, and I like to have my data. So having another screen where I can see all the data nice and clear, that is fucking pucker for me. The only problem I have is just where to put the fucking tablet when I use it, because there's not a lot of room on my desk, unfortunately. But yeah, so that is it. Give it a go. Let me know what sort of experiences you're having. I will put a link to the webpage of where that download is. Ow, I just smacked my fucking headset. Ow, my thumb. Ow, that really hurt. Ow, I got to cut my thumb. Awesome. And I will then also try and put credit to whoever done the application. I keep wanting to call it a mod, but it's not a mod. It's an application, a separate application. So yeah, I've droned on for long enough. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.